Man, if I could just like not do this all day, and then I would have a lot of fun playing this game. Okay, I have to buy some stuff. My new favorite, my two favorite things now is a light vehicle, a flash, and a oh, I like mobile and I like support, but the mobile lightning. The thing I don't understand about Planet Side is the mobile armor. They put in the classification of mobile armor tanks and lightnings. And in light vehicle, they put flashes and harassers. And in support, they put sunderers and ants. So sunderer and ants ends up in support. Mobile ends up lightnings and tanks. And light is harassers and flashes. Now, when you do discounts, that's what we got with discounts here. Then let me see, where was it going? It's the other classification is when you buy anvils. So I'll go over and I'll go to an anvil, and I'm buying a light anvil. What is a light anvil? A light anvil is a flash or a javelin. Okay, so that's your light class. It doesn't include a harasser. Medium includes a harasser. It includes an ant, which is a support, and it includes a lightning, which is a mobile. So the thing that's kind of nice about medium is it includes a light, a support, and a mobile. The heavy is a support and a mobile, a sunderer. And you're like, wouldn't it be nice if a sunderer was medium? And the reason why they don't give you that capacity is because with a sunderer that you can plop down anywhere on the map, there is so much power you can have with that. If this was a medium, people would be using it all the time. The orbital strikes used to not have the 15 polystyrite need. It has a 75 cynthium and a 15 polystyrite. That's a requirement because people were using orbitals so much with just having 75 cynthium, so they added the 15 polystyrite on top of it to discourage the use of orbitals so much. Citadels are just 25 cynthium, and steel rays 15 cynthiums. Even steel rains are pretty effective. You can have a lot of power with the steel rain. That is where you just drop your entire squad of people onto a base instantly, and then they just take the base. There's so much power in that, but people don't use it, or they don't know where to use it and whatnot. They don't look at the base to see that there isn't anybody there. They could go in and take a base quickly. That's the most effective use. Citadel's shield is whenever you're getting pounded by air vehicles and tanks on your base, and nobody are so distracted by that, but that they can't get mobilized into mobile units and go out and fight the enemy. So you use a Citadel shield. And the way that you fight a Citadel shield is you go to the top and you shoot at the little thing that's at the top that's making the shield. If you shoot at that thing, you can get it done quickly. And so the thing you have to do is to keep people from shooting at that stuff that's outside the shield. Orbitals give you the most benefit, the most shock and awe effect by dropping down this big old massive, what looks like a laser beam of like a 50-meter radius that just blows up everything. It's your nuke. It's your nuke bomb, but it isn't a real nuke because it doesn't destroy everything for 10 to 100 miles. There's some people in the world that say, "Hey, why don't we nuke China?" And the reason why is because the scientists have been telling everybody that if we have another nuclear war, or if people drop bombs, it will ruin the environment so much. We're not talking the hole in the environment, the ozone layer. We're talking about a nuclear winter that lasts for 100 years, where we are not able to produce enough food to feed ourselves naturally, that we're going to have to search for synthetic ways of producing food. It's going to be like something out of. Have you ever seen that Snowpiercer? Have you seen the movie Snowpiercer, where that train that's running around the world at super fast rates? It's got all the rich people on it. They're all living on this train, and the poor people were at the back of the train. And I won't give the plot spoiler, but it's kind of like Soylent Green. Not Soylent Green, but close to it. And you look into Soylent Green, and Soylent Green had the conservatives poster child of the Riflemen's Association, the Ben-Hur himself. I'm trying to remember his name, the guy that was in Planet of the Apes. But at the end of the movie, he says, "I know what Soylent Green is." Does anybody remember what the end of that? And I don't think anybody's going to go see the movie because everybody knows the answer to this one. It's people. The people are Soylent Green. They collect the people, they put them through a machine, and they make food and feed it to everybody. And that's a kind of a dystopian future, because throughout the movie, what's his name? I'm trying to remember I can't even remember the guy's name. He's sitting there with that guy that from Poseidon Adventure. What's his name? They're sitting down there eating apples, and they're saying, "Don't you remember what it was like when food was so simple and you could get an apple and orange and just taste that flavor that you get in an apple, and it tastes so." That's what a bombing would happen, and they say it could happen as simply with the Indians and the Muslims in the Kashmir War. If they so decide to use a nuke, it would screw us all. So we can't use nukes. I think it's okay for us to have nukes. Just make it realize that nobody's going to use nukes even if they have them. To kind of maybe put nukes in a place where you can't use them at all, okay? And, hey, how's it going? And so he's probably wondering, what the heck are you doing here? No, he's doing this over and over again. And he's like, "What are you doing? Why are you here? You've been here forever. What is it that you're doing?" I don't know whether maybe he's been seeing my videos that I've been releasing, and he's like, "A guy, you need to be out there. We know who you are, and you know that you helped this game. Why you're not out there doing that is beyond me." So I'm gonna publish this video too.